nonviolent protest. And yes, this is the official voice of Occupy Toronto, and I am one of the two main directors, co-directors of this 24/7 live stream. And you know, we've been here peacefully. I know that before this article, which I have not read in the Star today, that Mayor Ford was on Rob Ford, because his older brother Doug Ford is also an alderman, but Mayor Rob Ford um, is on record on October 14th, I believe, the day before the occupation started, as saying as long as the protesters remained peaceful, he fully supports it. So he's on records. Now we know the way politicians are, and at this point we've taken him at his word, and I will have to read his words to see if, like the Oakland mayor, he's starting to backtrack. We have done nothing but nonviolence. You know, there's a huge homeless. I mean, St. James if Park, if we weren't here, was a huge haven for a lot of homeless people. And yes, send us your huddled masses. We have fed so many homeless people. You know, the city has ignored time and time again the homeless problem, and it's getting worse and worse. At least here we're feeding people for free, we're clothing people for free, we're providing shelter, you know, and we're reaching out to the community. You know, we're nonviolent. You know, any action on the part of the police. We remember the G20, and there's still inquiries going, and you know, there's enough promise from that, and that's just a year away and ago. That year ago, last summer, and yes, Mayor Rob Ford, you've been in power for one whole year, and you know, there's enough people down here that have voted for you, and we'll leave it at that. So um, we don't deserve this. I don't know what you are planning, but I don't like these psych games, you know, and psychological games. I guess are cheaper than sending out the police, which remember the sanctuary there, Rob Ford. When you rewind this tape and play it back in your office, remember we have sanctuary. Now, as well, Rob Ford, there's also at executive committee that motion put forth by Gord Perks, which reads, you know, that the city does want to endorse, and enough of the councillors does want to endorse the peaceful protests of the Occupy Toronto movement. Remember, that's still in chambers and up for vote at executive committee. I know it was scheduled to be voted upon at executive committee by the middle to the end of this month, and I know it's been pushed forward. I don't know if the vote is coming this week or not. We haven't had the when it's going to be tabled for a vote, and we hope that passes. And we hope you don't renege on your word, Mayor Rob Ford. We take you at your word, and you say you endorse us. You say as long as we're peaceful, and this is a nonviolent movement. Now, if you were to renege on your word, then we'd have to rethink our relationship with you. So, as the official voice of Occupy Toronto, we'll leave you with that there, Mayor Rob Ford. So, and I will read that article to see what your words are, and